If you're serious about making fuck you money in 2026, you need to start a personal brand right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel ready, right now, because the longer you stay invisible, the longer you will stay broke. You have to understand that visibility is the new leverage. In 2026, attention equals income. You know, back in the day, people was like, I'd rather be rich than famous. I'd rather be rich than, have social media followers, whatever the case may be. But in today's time, attention is the number one currency. Everybody thinks money is the number one currency, and that's not necessarily the case, because with money, you can only have money saved up, or you can have money to spend money. But therefore, money is a tool. Money is something that you can use to amplify whatever you're doing. So, for example, let's say you're posting content, and you're really attacking every day, and you can put money behind your videos. You can put money behind your ads, okay? Because therefore, once you learn how to gain attention and build attention, then after that, you can monetize your attention. Even Alex Hormozi had said this in one of his books, $100 million offers, right? In the book, he said that he always thought that he would rather be rich than famous. But then he saw that Kylie Jenner at 18 had a net worth of $1 billion at 18. And around that time, he was around 25, 26. And then he realized that in order for him to 100x his income, he had to get on social media and build a following and get attention. Because, see, think about this. You could be the best real estate agent in the world, okay? Every time you get on a call, you close, right? But if no one knows your face, if no one knows what you do, if you don't have enough leads coming in, if you don't have people always contacting you, it doesn't matter how good your skill set is. It doesn't matter. And I used to think, would you rather have the ability to sell or the ability to market? I used to think having the ability to sell was the number one skill. But if you reverse engineer, it doesn't matter how good you can sell if you don't have the clientele that's coming in, if you don't have the leads coming in. Therefore, if you are a great marketer, if you know how to get eyeballs on your product, if you know how to get eyeballs on your offer, you know how to get eyeballs on your coaching programs, you know how to get eyeballs on whatever you're doing, you could be a ex-athlete, played football, went to college, played football as well, and then start personal training other young athletes on how to strengthen their body and develop the mental capacity in order to succeed in a violent sport like football. Okay? It could be any niche, anything. Figure out whatever you're good at and then reverse engineer it. But when you reverse engineer it, everything comes down to marketing. Everything comes down to attention. Therefore, if you're posting content, if you're posting videos and you're speaking your mind and people are tuning in and they're listening, because not all attention is great attention. Everybody thinks you need 100 million followers just to make some money. No, it's the difference between people that just view your videos and people who listen. Think about this. Everybody be like, oh, I don't get any views. Oh, I'm not going viral. But if I told you, hey man, you average 500 views per video, and then I had some type of superpower to bring all of them in this room or at a stadium, whatever the case may be. And I said, hey, you have to speak in front of 500 people today. You would be scared shitless. You would be nervous as fuck. That would be insane. So start tricking your mind to saying, oh, I only get 200 to 300 views, or oh, I have 300 listeners. I have 300 people who listen to me every day. Therefore, if they listen to you and you post content for a long period of time, then you start developing trust. You see, everybody wants to start off selling. Sell. But you have to build trust, you have to build leverage, and you have to give a lot of value in order for someone to spend their hard-earned income in today's society. Therefore, even this video right now, I'm giving you value. I'm giving you tips and tricks on how to build a personal brand. I'm giving you reasonings on why you need to be marketing. I'm telling you, marketing comes first before sales. Think about this. You could join a sales team, right? The reason a lot of people join sales team, A, they get paid off their effort, and B, it's constant lead flow. You don't have to worry about the marketing side. All you have to worry about is closing. So if they give you 1,000 leads per day or 1,000 leads per week, you're going to close someone because you have the clientele, you have the traffic in your pipeline in order to make those calls or to hit those emails or even drive out and talk to those companies. It's money making conversations. Therefore, if you're starting out from zero, it's going to take time for you to build up that authority and build up that trust, but it'll be the greatest investment of your life. Think about this. It'll be the greatest investment of your life because now you're getting paid for what you love to do. A lot of people say, oh, work is work and you can get paid for your work. Well, if you love what you do and you're good at what you do and you've been doing it most of your life or majority of your life, why not get paid for it? Why not speak about it? Why not talk about it? Yes, it may take a long time to, leave your 9 to 5, but I feel like it's worth it because that's what you want to do. So do it. Now, I really want to key in on your personal brand lowers the barrier to money. A personal brand makes money easier. It makes everything easier because now instead of having cold traffic, everything is warm. Cold DMs turn into inbound leads. Opportunities start coming to you. Sales becomes conversations. You're not convincing someone to buy your product because they've been watching you for the last 2 to 3 months. People pay for your trust, not just your skill. Authority compounds over time. When people trust you, price stops being the problem. Now you're shifting from theory to mechanics. I'm going to say that again. When people trust you, price will never be the problem ever again. Because now they feel like they know you. They feel like they know your integrity. They know what you stand for. They love what you speak about. It's convincing. Think about this. Would you rather A, buy from someone who's been posting for the last 3 months straight on self-help motivation and actually improving other people's lives and giving you real skills and assets to make income and to change your whole family's bloodline, or B, trying to buy a product from someone who you just met today and you don't know what they're about, you never even seen their face before? Which one are you going to pick? You're going to pick the guy who you've been following. But see, a lot of people want to make money now. With the personal branding, you don't make money. You don't make money now. I won't make money from this video right now. But a week from now, I probably will. 2 weeks from now, I probably will. A year from now, I probably will. Because that's what it takes. Therefore, it's compound interest. Just like money. When you put money in your business account and you get a 6% return or 5% return, whatever rate that they're giving you, it's the same thing with personal branding. The longer you make content, the more money you will make on the back end. But you must understand that you have to give value first. You have to teach people real skills. You have to affect them in some type of way. That's the key. That's why I believe in my mentorship, my one-on-one mentorship, people ask like, oh, why would I pay you? Well, I did over $10,000 in sales through my personal brand. And also I understand what it takes in order to make income and what type of mindset that you need to have in order to achieve your goals. Because who wants to work a 9 to 5 the rest of their lives? I'm gonna give y'all a little story. I worked in the hospital for a long time. And I seen people who have been working for the hospital for over 40 something years. The same routine, seeing the same people, having the same conversations, growing old, wishing that they took a chance, wishing that they had the nuts to get up and go chase their fucking dreams. But guess what? Dreams die. Dreams die if you never take action. Dreams die if you keep talking to the same people. Dreams die if you keep living in the same fucking environment. Think about that. How many people do you know right now who have been working at the same company for over 10 years? 10 years. 20 years. And they're wondering why, what happened with their lives. Because nothing has changed. They live the same 12 months out the year. The same habits, the same structure. They keep going to bed late. They can't wake up early. They don't write their tasks down. Change is painful. Growth is painful. That's why it's change. You have to kill your old self in order to reinvent yourself. A couple months ago, I was 125 pounds, fragile. And you said, and I said something in my mind. I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna start going to the gym. I started getting 10 pounds of ground beef. I started meal prepping for the week. High protein, carbs, drinking a lot of water. And I'm currently 150 pounds now. And that was like 6 months ago. But if I recorded it from the start, you would be like, wow, I did so much fucking work. I did so much fucking work, so much effort, going through so much pain. Waking up, going to the gym every day, lifting weights in pain. Wake up the next day, no progress. Wake up the next day, no progress. Wake up the next day, no progress. But then at the end of the month, I'm like, oh, I'm starting to see a little, I'm starting to see a little definition. Second, but I'm starting to see a little size of my triceps. Oh, I'm starting to see some thickness in my abs. You see, it's all about longevity. The longer that you can go through the pain and suffering, the better off the return will be on the back end. Start your personal brand today. Start it now. And if you don't know how to start it, hit me up on Instagram. Hit me up on Instagram at TheJawan Hughes. I have the link in the bio. Hit me up on Instagram. The quicker that you start now, the quicker that we can lay out a plan for y'all to win, the quicker that your life will change. It's that simple. I truly believe that a lot of people lose in life because if you wait, you lose. Delay is the real enemy. Every day that you don't post, you lose momentum. Someone less skilled is building while you hesitate. 2026 rewards speed and consistency. You don't need to be perfect all the time. You need to be visible. Starting early is far more greater than planning forever. The algorithm doesn't care about your self-doubt. In this section with urgency. Go ahead and start now. Everybody talks about, oh, they're going to start tomorrow. Or, oh, they're going to start next week. Oh, they're going to start next year. Do you see this thought process? Because however you think in your mind, that's what comes out. So even if it's business or whether it's the gym or whether it's your relationships or whatever it is, you have to start immediately. Once you have an idea, you need to act on it. Because starting next week, well, guess what? You're delaying it. You're delaying the time that you could have put in if you started today. Why start 7 days from now? Why start going to the gym 2 months from now? Why wait 2 years till you make $120,000 to ask that girl out on a date? Do you see how this compounds? Think about this. There's men out here who are scared to talk to girls because they feel like they may or may not get rejected. Who cares? It's a numbers game. Go up and talk to her. Go ahead and start the business. Go ahead and start going to the gym. Go ahead and start taking control of your life. A lot of people talk about go all in, but they're not acting like it. And that's what separates the top 1% from majority of the people. If you take somebody who's in the top 1% of business, I'm going to put this in perspective for you, of y'all. If you take someone who's in the top 1% and I put them in a room of 1,000 people, they're going to come out on top every time. You want to know why? Because they believe that they are the absolute best. They start immediately. They move with speed. They have urgency. They don't have to do a lot of planning. Now, yes, will they have a strategy? For sure. But this is how they formulate. This is what I need to do. This is the number one task I need to knock out every day. I'm going to go to bed at this time. I'm going to wake up early on this time, and I'm going to work. I'm going to do deep work for this long, and I'm not going to go to sleep until everything is done. And I'm going to do that every day without any gratifications, without any round of applause, without anybody saying, oh, good job, you're doing well. I'm going to do that every day, no matter what, no matter the odds, and I do not care about the outcome at the beginning. Because they know they will see their return on their investment on the back end. The greatest investment that you can ever make in life is to invest in yourself. There is no speed hacks. There is no anything. If you want to get paid for your worth, then therefore you have to become valuable. A lot of people are not valuable. A lot of people have no skills. A lot of people have no strategies. A lot of people don't understand this. So why would you deserve to make $4 to $5 million a year when you can't even provide any type of value? Whether it's entertainment, whether it's advice, whatever the case may be, you have to become valuable. That's what you need to do. But in order to do that, you have to start today. You have to start today. And over time, you will start developing these skills. People are just not born, with value. You have to build it. It comes from within. I see my dad, when I was younger, he worked hard. And seeing him now, a lot of people think like, oh man, your dad is so lucky. It wasn't luck. He got up and bust his ass every day. He didn't complain about going to work. He didn't complain about working overtime. He didn't complain about getting off work late. As long as he had the bills paid and there was a roof above us and there was food in the fridge, he didn't care what he had to do. He got it done. And that's how you need to operate. Start your personal brand now. Start posting content now. Do everything right now. If you're watching this video, write down your goals, write down what you need to do, and act on it. You deserve it. You can make an infinite amount of money. Money is infinite, but time isn't. Start today. Start right now. Act because your life depends on it. Your family's depends on it. Unless you want to work a 9 to 5 the rest of your life.